Alright guys, welcome to episode 11 of the Gran Turismo 2 Plus Let's Play. Today we're going to be goofing off for a little bit more, and we're going to see some cool stuff, and we're going to go do some more special events. So, I mentioned last video about rally racing, and there's a couple of things I have in mind. So for endurance racing, I actually want to get a hold, as a lot of you guys who follow this know, I am a Golf GTI owner. I plan on getting a new Beetle GT to run as my endurance car, as long as I don't have like a Toyota GT1 or something like that by then. Which I know the 99 model, which is my favorite version of the GT1, is all gold on S license. But we all know, y'all watch me go through the B to IA. That's not happening. So, best case scenario is getting a Beetle GT, and I know, it's a Beetle, but you guys know me. I'm a Volkswagen owner myself. I want to, beat some endurance races in a Beetle GT. So I want to do some other stuff for rally. So in my Gran Turismo 3 playthrough, I actually built a Beetle RSI turbo, a turbocharged. I put a big turbo on a Beetle RSI, and I've set it up to go rallying. And I intend to do something kind of similar here by getting this Golf V6, aka the VR6 Golf. This would have been a good use for the Avant, the A4 Avant, but I want to give, my own brand a chance here. So I am kind of bummed I didn't get one of these to play through with. Granted, I probably could for the front-wheel drive race. I'm not entirely opposed, but I do want to get this Golf 4 V6 and set it up for some fun rally racing shenanigans. So we're going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and we're going to sell a couple of cars off. I know we built the Roof CTR2 not too long ago, but there's just no point in keeping it. I'm not really doing that big grind right now. We're really focusing on just finishing the game. I've pretty much did what I needed to do, and this car was just kind of disappointing. So I'm going to sell the Roof. As much as I like it, it's just not going to serve a purpose here. And we're going to sell the Cure or Kerr R33 GT. Since I have the Zexel car anyway, there's no point in me keeping that one. I'd much rather just have the Zexel car. And then from there, I think we're pretty okay on our current garage. A lot of these are not going to see the light of day. The Castrol Supra, the Zexel Skyline's not even going to probably see the light of day. And probably not the Alltech or the Mines, if I'm honest. Really the only cars you guys should expect to see throughout this stuff is like the Pulsar, the the S4, the Skyline, maybe the R30 on occasion, the RX-7, and the Miata. And even then, I'm probably going to sell one or both of those at some point. Maybe not the RX-7, because I hyped up the Cabriolet RX-7 build for so long that I don't want to get rid of it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to skedaddle to the Volkswagen dealer again. We're going to build a Rally Golf 4 V6. And I know people are going to be like, why, instead of just getting an actual rally car like the Subaru or the Evo? I want to be different. Why not? So we're going to get we're going to do R32 Blue. We're going to get a Jazz Blue Golf V6. I'm going to go ahead and get into the car. So we got 526,000 credits to play with, and while it is totally usable to get the Beetle GT, we're not going to do that just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and set this car up for racing modifications, as well as get the dirt tires that we're going to need for rallying in this car. So that's done. Car's got rally tires on it. For professionals, yeah, it's just the simulation tires. I don't want to bother with those. Those things would probably tick me off way too much. Alright, so weight reduction. So in order to get racing modifications, those who have never played Gran Turismo 2, I mentioned this earlier when we did this on the S4. You have to do all 3 stages of weight reduction to even unlock racing modifications. So we're doing that first and foremost, so we can go ahead and get racing modifications done on the car, which I know sucks because we just picked it up in Jazz Blue, and we can't even get it in the same color. I'm probably going to do the red livery, just because it sticks out the most. I'm probably going to ditch those wheels because they're ugly. We got changed height. Oh, interesting. I don't know really which one, what's the difference really? They look the same to me. This one's got BBS wheels on it. This one does. Oh, there's 3 different types. Oh, wow. Okay, and this one is still blue. I think we're going to go with this one. So what's the difference? So I see there's some of them got headlight covers, which is the one I wound up going with. So for professionals, we're not going to get any of this stuff because we don't need it. Alright, but now it's time to actually build the rest of the car. So we're going to get the full customized suspension setup, which we aren't gonna, I don't think I'm going to really mess with it too much. I might have to research rally tuning because I've never really done it. So in terms of turbochargers, oh, we can turbo it. Nice, okay. Up to 410 horsepower just on the turbo kit alone. I'll take it. We're going to need it just for the quick response. I mean, obviously NA is probably going to do better on that front. We'll see how much the NA stuff costs. Watch that just be more expensive, like be more power out of it. Oh, we can't even, I guess because I've turbocharged it by this point. So I don't know if there's any performance caps. I think most of the rally events are free entry. I'm actually going to take a quick peek just because I don't want to spend all this time on the car and not be able to use it at all because I'm going to be pushing too much power down. So it looks like, okay, we got any. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're pretty much good to start pumping out a ton of power out of the RS, or out of the yeah, it looks like these are all limited or unlimited events. So yeah, okay. So let's just go back and continue building this car then, because it looks like I was like thinking about it just a second ago. I was like, I really should just not overdo the car just yet, considering there's still events. I don't know if they're limited. So let's go ahead and just go nuts. We're just gonna go nuts. I don't expect this car to be a rocket ship just because of the fact that, you know, they're not gonna make this thing that fast. I mean, let's be real. They're not gonna let a Golf be like one of the fastest cars in the game. But I mean, 450 horsepower just off the rip is not a bad, like, you know, power level at all, especially considering most of the rally cars are going to be barely running 300. We're going to go ahead and upgrade the brakes. Pretty much we're doing everything that we can to this car. Just configuring it for rally instead of road course. So up to 497 horsepower out of this Golf, which is really quick. And I think, you know, it's probably not going to weigh a whole lot. So should be a pretty solid setup. So we're going to do fully built transmission, so good old full everything. We'll probably, I really want to learn transmission tuning in this game. There was a trick we had on the GT6 days, what we called the transmission flip. It's what we used for drag racing to build really solid drag cars. It was a really interesting method. I wish I remembered the exact methodology on it. So we're going to do carbon drive shaft as well. This car is going to be very nimble, and I think it's going to suit what we're doing with it very well. Already done the flywheel, I think. Yeah. So everything else is done. Going to get the full limited slip diff, even though, again, I don't know how to tune this. So that's going to be the tricky thing. Okay, so already... Okay, just making sure I did everything. So I think that wraps up what all we need to do. You guys can see this was a very expensive process, but the car is now ready. Let's go take a peek at our finished product. Actually, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to get rid of those ugly red wheels. Those wheels are disgusting. And you guys know. You guys already know. I'm a BBS guy. We're going to throw the gold BBSs on there. 2K extra, but screw it. Rally car status. I want a good-looking rally car, guys. So, we're going to go ahead and go try out a couple rally events in this video. I know I was planning on saving these for the end game once we finish the World League, but why not have some fun? You know, we'll go through one of the rally events, and I'll save the rest for later on. I wanted to build this car in a whim, and I wanted to take a break from doing all the road stuff. Ghost options. We'll do type 1, I guess. I don't know what the types are. This is interesting to me, but let's see what we got out here. So I think it's a Daihatsu Storia, so this should be a really easy... Never mind, it's modified. Oh boy. Alright, little Golf, let's see what you got. Okay. Up the... What the heck? You guys are seeing that, right? What's the... This is some, what's that game? Your Winner? Big Rigs Over the World Road Racing. He's legit going the wrong way. Oh no, he's just staying... He's sitting at the start line. They couldn't have made this any easier. I could park and still win this. What is going on with the AI, guys? Wow. So this is Smoky Mountain North, I think. I actually don't live far away from the Smoky Mountains myself, so it's kind of neat to see. But why does it make me think of Swiss Alps so much on Gran Turismo 3? Like, is this not Swiss Alps? I do not like how the dirt physics in this game. The AI is literally just not going anywhere. This is like some of the easiest racing I've ever done. I could have brought a freaking stock Civic. I could have brought the Integra LS with dirt tires and won this. Ouch. I had multiple blunders, and there he is, just chilling. What the heck was that? Alright, make it easy. You win. Of course I did. It was easy. Like, look at this dude. Alright, we're just gonna show it off a little bit because that was such an interesting debacle that you guys didn't get to see. He's just like, literally the race starts and he just whoop, wall. What in the world is this? Bro didn't even try to race me. What the world? The AI just had a full-on brain fart, I guess, dude. That was interesting. I've never seen that in any Gran Turismo game, ever. I think it does look good, though. I actually like this thing, how it looks. And give me 5K. Another prize card. Good. We've been on a roll of prize cards the last couple of videos, guys. Episode 10, I think, was like the most prize cards we've ever received. I think we got 4 or 5 prize cards. And I think 3 of them were the same generation of Skyline, which, of course, one of them was one of the ones we sold at the beginning of this. So next up, we got the Delta Integrale. I'm really hoping this AI actually attempts to race me, because I'm wondering if that's related to the types. We're going to change to like a Type 2 Ghost and see what it does, if it actually goes anywhere, because that was interesting to see. So we got the Integrale, which is a really awesome rally car, but we should still have some steam on it as long as the AI in this one doesn't crap out, which it did. What is up with the AI in this? We can just take off. Yeah, the dirt physics are not ideal in this game. They're not like GT3 where it's like you're more like oversteer than understeer, but I'm understeering in dirt, which is not something I really think is possible. Like that, I just understeered into a wall, yet I'm on dirt. I mean, he's kind of going, I guess. I really feel like the layout for this was revamped into Swiss Alps. Like, this track map looks vaguely similar in my opinion. Now, I haven't seen the Swiss Alps track map in a while, so I could be horribly mistaken, but there's just parts of it that feel like Swiss Alps. This Golf is actually really good. I mean, outside of the understeer, this thing drives really well. Why are there Aston Martin stuff on a rally course, though? That's interesting. Once again, an absurdly easy win. The AI is just having a complete brain fart over here. Like, I really hope not all the rally events are like this, because I would like to actually have competition. Alright. Another... Holy crap, how many prize cars are we going to get in this video? In these next few videos, because we've gotten them like crazy. Because I think we got one after every EuroLeague event. We got one after both of the special events we did, and then now we've gotten 2 just in this video on its own. We got the Delta again. I'm hoping this time it actually... I think this is like the Delta S2, so this should be even more of a dumpster fire if the AI drives at all. We're going to fire up the Type 3. We're going to put some real challenge if, again, it works at all. If it goes, this will be a fun race. But if it doesn't, yeah, it's the Delta S2. Come on, don't. And it crapped the bed. Alright. Like, what is up with AI out here? That's weird. Oh no, this golf is like really fun. The dirt physics. So it's I was researching through this GT2 guide that I've referenced a few times in the video that I can't remember the channel name of. The PAL version of these races drives completely differently because dirt physics are completely different on PAL. They're closer to what we got in Gran Turismo 3. Oh, the Delta's moving. How about that? It's actually driving. And it stopped. Never mind. I mean, they made it super easy for me, so. Oh, there's a lot of just weird dirt understeer that shouldn't exist. Ah. Now another solid win. That was way too easy. For some reason. That is strange just how this game is doing. The AI is so peculiar. But another 10K. No prize car that time? That's weird. Like, why would it not have the prize car? I was hoping for the rest of the rally events they actually compete, because that was, honestly, that made it a little bit less fun not being able to actually compete with the AI. It just made it too easy. So yeah, we're sitting at just over 300K. We got enough time for a couple of races in the special events side of things. Let's see what's left. So pretty much the entirety of the FF challenge is left. And then FR as well. I'm thinking I'm probably going to wind up with a different car for FR. I think we're probably going to do a GTS2 Type M R32 just to give some JDM some. We haven't really done a lot of JDM stuff on this channel. I mean, we had the Pulsar. We had the one video we drove the Pulsar, the RX-7, and the Miata. It's probably the most JDM stuff we've done on this channel since the S4 showed up. Let's see what our... oh, we got the Storia rally car and the Delta Integrale rally car. A $5,000 rally car that's dirt slow. I mean, I have no need to keep it, really. I'm sure it's worth nothing, but... The Delta, on the other hand, is kind of cool. But if I can easily go back and get another one, what's the point? I mean, it's 10 grand. I'll take it. I mean, that's money to put in the pocket that I can put towards getting that Beetle GT now. So we're going to do probably FF challenge. We're going to finally get to use the Mugen Integra Type R. So let's see what she can do. This thing should be able to enter the low-level FF challenge. Yeah. And hopefully it won't be too bad. So this is an unmodified Mugen Integra. So I don't know how this is going to go, because I've never driven one of these in this game. It's on the standard tires, it's unmodified. Looks like we got a GTI of some sort. Oh, it's a Golf. Why is there a Golf V6 here? The Golf V6 is four-wheel drive. I mean, unless that is a GTI. I wouldn't be surprised if they use the same model for everything. I did notice the GTIs don't have GTI badges. We got a Peugeot in front of us. That's going to be a pain in the butt to get around. The Mugen's actually fairly tight handling. That's pretty nice. Oof. It is definitely slow. It's really slow. Unbelievably slow. Not as slow as the FC is, but it's pretty slow. Probably the closest race we've had in a while. Granted, we're 197 horsepower in a 300 horsepower race, so we're well below the limit. Come on, Integra. You can do better than this. Most of the race has been like at the top of 4th, which I mean technically is fairly fast. Come on. One thing I've learned very quickly is I can easily outdrive the AI in this game. I forget just how bad the AI was in older racing games in general. Ah. Can't outdrive when you do that, though. Of course, it's going to be the Volkswagen. Out of all the cars here, it's going to give me the trouble. My own brand trying to turn against me. Go on, out of the hole. Ah, the Peugeot. This is probably the most like tight race we've had in many episodes now, because the S4, when it's functioning right, dominates. And the R30 dominates. And like the CTR2, for the brief time that we had it, dominated. This Integra's, I mean, it's stock, so I mean, it's not going to dominate, especially when it's well below the limit. Into 5th gear. And that was a not so drama-free dub, but it was a dub nonetheless. And thank goodness it was a GTI 1.8T. That was fun. That was brutal. Just outside of a race that was. It was not an easy win, like I would have much liked it to be much liked for it to have been. Can't speak today. One more prize car, guys. We've just been racking up. I think that's prize car number 3 of this video. So we've gotten what, 8 prize cars in this last 2 videos. Like, that's kind of nuts. Well, when it close it out though, let's take a peek at what we got. We got a Mugen Accord. So now we have 2 Mugen Hondas. An SIRT Accord. That's tuned by Mugen. I actually really like that. Oh, why didn't we get that gen of Accord here? Because I actually really like how that gen Accord looks. The Euro Accord was so gorgeous. And it's a shame that we didn't get an equally good looking Accord here. Like, the North American Accord wasn't terrible, but this is like a much better looking car. I think it's even in the same color that the Integra is. Moonstone or something like that. They don't have the color listed. But alright guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content coming soon on GT2+. We're going to continue on through some more special events in the next video. So, TLDR, we got the Golf V6 rally car built, and it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. And then we went and took out the Mugen Integra Type R for a good outing. Took a good dub with it. And yeah, so hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video for episode 12. Take care, guys, and have a fantastic day.